The fear we're hearing about on the ground level of Captiva Island is if Lee County Board of Commissioners allow buildings just like this one to build up to 75 feet high, well, residents here say it could ruin their beach community. But it's also a fear that we're learning more about tonight. Frustrations and fear around height regulations going from the beaches of Captiva to the conference room of Lee County Commissioners.
Increasing building heights and density on Captiva or any barrier island is not wise.
Engage the residents of Sanibel and Captiva. Engage the folks from the Timbers Group at South Seas Plantation.
Residents worry the changes would allow South Seas and other businesses to build 3 stories above base flood elevation and have no density requirements, meaning
now it's going to become some horrendous little condo-infested tall building.
Michael Jacob, Lee County's deputy attorney, says those proposed changes, in fact, would only apply to South Seas, a property Jacob says hasn't sent the county their plan to build higher.
So everybody else that is outside of that rezoning application are still going to be subject to administrative interpretation.
And any other properties, regardless if the county approves the height changes, explained by Lee County Commissioner Brian Hammond, would still have to apply to rezone their property.
Gives them the opportunity to ask for one. So
Correct.
It gives them their day in court, the due process that a landowner in the United States of America gets.
A process for businesses wanting to build higher. That I asked Eric Salma, an expert on extreme events like hurricanes at Florida's International University in Miami, about. Is this the inevitable route that we have to go when it comes to being resilient against future storms?
We have to build things differently. We have to rise things up. And especially on the barrier islands and along the beaches, we need to be resilient.
Salma explaining to me, if properties don't build up and build stronger, it will only cost us more during future storms.
Damage, cleanup, rebuild. We have to stop that spin cycle. Every dollar spent in mitigation can save $7 to $8 in cleanup and damage costs.
A price Southwest Florida wants to avoid. And as for Captiva Island, commissioners say any decision on height changes won't be made until they meet again in September. On Captiva, Colton Chavez, Fox 4.